Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 15th through the 21st of October 2023. Hope everybody's doing well. I want to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Gemini out there. So if that occurs for you, just you can check your other signs and placements and see if those readings resonate better, or you can just take what resonates for you. All right, keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that is not unusual in a general reading. As always, Gemini, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Gemini? Gemini. All right, Gemini, you are starting out with the Wheel of Fortune. Very nice. That's a great card to begin with. You have the Empress in reverse, and coming out together, you have the High Priestess and the Devil. Oof. Okay, so wow, that's quite a week there. All right, so what I'm seeing is, Gemini, that there is a secret vice or a secret attraction perhaps, and it could be a very strong temptation for you, or it could be that there's some sort of toxic energy that's you're keeping quiet, you're keeping to yourself. It's hidden. There's a hidden toxicity of some sort, or a hidden temptation. I do feel like things are changing. This has not been beneficial to you. It's caused losses. It's, for some of you, it's a relationship that never quite got off the ground because of the nature of it. But the good news is that all of this is changing. An area of your life that was toxic, that was perhaps hidden, or is a great temptation, is fixing to change. It really hasn't yielded anything in the past. Let's see who's in your energy. All right, the person in your energy, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So the person in your energy, they have feelings for you, definitely. And I do feel that if this is someone that things ended with, they want a new beginning, or this could possibly just be a new person. But this is new love. This is a new love. There's creativity. This person is a very loving, creative person. And I am seeing that there's going to be a sudden change after a period that has been chaotic. Now, whatever this chaotic period is, if this is someone from your past, this is what led to the losses in your life. This person may have been very confused in the past, but they are no longer confused. There will be a sudden and quick change, or a sudden communication with this person. Let's see. And this is what's causing the Wheel of Fortune to begin moving. And it's moving in your favor. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Wow. Okay, so if this person was in another connection of some sort, and that was what was hidden, that's ending. I can see that there's been a loss, an ending between the two of you. There could have also been some financial loss that you've experienced here, Gemini. But all of this is changing. Let's see what's affecting this. I do see loss between the two of you. Let me see. What is affecting this? Thank you. The Fool. A new beginning, taking a risk. So if this is a new person in your life, Gemini, you've both experienced some losses, and you're going to look at this person and you're just going to be enamored with them. It's going to take your focus completely off of whatever this toxic situation was. And for them, and let's keep in mind too, Gemini, this could be someone from your past. If that's the case, they do want a new beginning. They've learned a deep lesson here. And I do see that you both want to take a risk on this. And it's going to happen quick, it looks like. At least the communication is. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Your outcome is being patient and investing in the situation to see what happens. Bottom of the deck is the Death card in reverse. So there is something that is not over. There's unfinished business here. I do see that for some of you, this is someone from the past. For others, this is someone new. But if this is someone new, there's still some unfinished business in the past that has to be dealt with. So let's clarify. And that would be with someone else, of course, if this is a new person. If this is someone from your past, Gemini, there's just unfinished business between you and that person. All right, we have the Four of Cups reversed and the Three of Cups. So some of you guys met this person when you were out and about. You weren't even looking for this person, but they caught your attention. You could have been out with friends or, you know, for that matter, you could have been out shopping or whatever. But this was a change for you, a sudden change. And it was like good karma had just descended on you. This person caught your attention. So if this is a person from the past, I do feel that, you know, this person does have your attention and there's going to be a reunion, or at least you want a reunion here, because you may feel that things are finally turning in your favor. Let's see why the Empress is in reverse. Now, I have to say that you have experienced some loss, so either way, things are turning in your favor here, whether it's new or previous. Ace of Cups, look at that. And the Two of Wands reversed. So somebody who may have chosen to go in another direction is now choosing to have this new beginning with you. It's like a sudden realization they want to invest with you. If this is the new person, you've experienced a lot of loss, and this is it's a beginning, it's a new point. And it's solely happening because you've decided to move in a new direction. So I can see both timelines. For some of you, this is a new person. For others, it's someone from your past. And things are dramatically changing. Seven of Wands, the Hierophant reversed, Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, if this is somebody you were involved with, or I feel like this person, they may have tried to make you a third party, and you may have ended this, or they were a third party. I feel like this person tried to make you a third party, and you were very drawn to this person, but you wound up ending this because you felt powerless. And you do feel powerless still with regard to the attraction and the draw that this person has on you, but you don't want to be kept a secret, and you don't want to be a third party. I do feel like you may have ended this connection, but you definitely are very drawn to this person. Now, if this is a new person, this is happening as a result of you ending and walking away from something else that was toxic. A situation where you felt like you really were powerless in that as well. It was very toxic, and you ended it. You walked away from it, not really knowing what was going to happen either, and not really knowing what you were going to do. But the end result is this person coming into your life, and it's solely because you did walk away from this toxic energy. Now let's look at this person's energy here and see if we can find out more. All right, we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Tower in reverse. Yeah, so for a lot of you, this is somebody that you walked away from, or that walked away from you. They want a new beginning. They want to repair this. It's very obvious. If this is a new person, this is somebody who has walked away from a situation trying to avoid a tower moment, trying to avoid complete upset in their life. And you may have met this person when you were out and about, and they really caught your attention. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Knight of Cups reversed. And here we have the Seven of Cups. Now, here it's in the reverse. So, like I said, this person was very confused at some point here, regardless of whether or not it was with you or in another situation. They went through a lot of confusion. I do feel like this person had options as far as love, and they didn't find any options that really suited them. They didn't find the love that they were looking for here. And they're going to tell you all of this too. I do feel like if this is someone from the past that you haven't talked with in a while, they're going to suddenly contact you. They might be a little bit emotionally reserved, and they're going to be wondering what's going on with you. You know, is this connection a new beginning here? Is that still on the table? Is it something that you would even consider? They are going to hold back emotionally though. And if this is a new person, I do feel that this was such a sudden, shocking change for this person. Yeah, they were out exploring options, not really finding what it is that they wanted in love. So let's see, Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, Ace of Wands reversed and the Star. Sign of Aquarius, by the way. You also have Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is here. Could be an earth sign as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But what I'm seeing is that this person is now feeling very hopeful. They're not sure if this new beginning is going to take place, but they're feeling hopeful after an ending. So whether the ending was with you or in another connection that was very tumultuous, they're very hopeful now. It's like they're narrowing down their options. In the past, I don't think they found the options that they were looking for, but they're hopeful with regard to this being a balanced out connection. Let's see the energy between the two of you. I do see that both of you have experienced loss, whether individually or together. The Moon reversed. All right, and the Nine of Coins reversed. So if this is a person from the past, you want everything out in the open. You're not going to be a third party and you're not going to be hidden. This would be somebody who failed to recognize what you brought to the table in the past. All of that is changing. Everything is coming out in the open. It did cause them to have a breakup or a divorce. If this is the new person, you would meet this person likely when you're out with friends or even through a dating site, but I see you socially being active, and this person's going to catch your attention. You're going to have an epiphany that this could be somebody that is very compatible. It's going to change the nature of how things are moving. It's going to start that Wheel of Fortune moving in a very positive way. Now, in their energy, I can see that this is somebody, they're very insecure about coming into this connection. They may have had a lot of losses. If they have had a divorce, they could have lost a lot of money in that divorce. They're trying to rebuild themselves after having walked away from something. Or if this is someone from your past, they want to rebuild with you after having walked away. But I do feel like they're coming into this feeling a little bit insecure. So be aware of that. It doesn't tamper their feelings for you, though. It's just that they are not as secure as they may have been in the past, simply because of everything that has happened. Why is the Fool here? All right, we have the Five of Swords reversed and Temperance. So you each want to invest in this connection. You want to have this new beginning. You want to take this risk with this person. If this is someone from your past, Gemini, I feel like you are, wanting to come out of conflict with this person. The conflict would have been because you feel this person chose someone else, or perhaps you chose to go in another direction. But you want to end that conflict nevertheless and take a risk with this person for new love. If this is a new person in your life, I do feel that you're not putting a lot of plans into this. You're hoping that this is going to be a very loving connection, but I don't see you really planning deeply towards this. It's like you're hopeful, but you're not pushing it. And I'm also seeing that, you know, you're going to kind of wait and see what this person's going to do. You don't want to have conflict with anyone. So you're just going to kind of hold back and, you know, try to be humble, try to be kind. But you want to take a risk with this person, or at least you're considering it. Now, in their energy, what I'm seeing is that if it's someone from the past, they're going to approach you rather reservedly, and they're confused about what you might want to do. They want to take the risk in this connection and heal this and balance it out. They've had some enlightening moments, let me put it that way. If this is someone that is brand new, they've had a lot of options, but none of those options were what they wanted. They're going to tell you this, and they're going to tell you what it is that they do want, because this person's energy has really changed since they experienced this loss from the past. This person has gone from feeling insecure about themselves to kind of shoring themselves up a little bit. For some, this person went through an enlightenment. They went through some sort of ascension here. But I feel like they're going to tell you all about this. All right, let's see your outcome, because this looks really good, to be honest with you, Gemini. Show me the outcome. All right, we have the Six of Swords reversed. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Five of Coins, or Five of Wands reversed. Okay, so I do see the both of you being patient. There's, for some reason, you're not able to, you know, just move forward right away. It doesn't mean you're not going to, but there's a little bit of stuck energy here. So it's going to require patience for each of you. On your side, I can see that some of you, like I said, some of you may have had some financial loss, or actually that was on their side. But there could have been something here that affected yours as well. I see you juggling. It might not be money. It could be responsibilities. You know, feeling like there's just too much going on. So you're having to be patient. Yeah, I can see that. Others of you, you may be looking at the past, and everything from the past was very unbalanced. So you're going to move very, very slowly with this connection. Yeah, you're not going to jump into anything. You're going to move slowly. I can see that. Whether it's a person from the past or it's a new person, you're moving slowly because A, you're not going to be juggled, and B, I can see that there was such a toxic environment in the past that you are wanting to be careful that this is a balanced connection. You do want to invest, but you're being patient about it. Now, and keep in mind, it's a weekly reading. So in their energy, there is some sort of an ending here, whether it was with you or whether it was with someone else. If it was with you, they're wanting to come out of conflict. They're hopeful that that will happen, and they know what it is that they want now. If this is a new person, there's an ending here that has caused a lot of conflict, and they're stuck a little bit trying to resolve that conflict. But they want to invest in this connection, and they're hopeful that it's going to work out. It's just that each of you have stuff going on right now, and that's slowing you down. It doesn't mean you're not going to get there. It just means it's slowing you down. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords reversed. So this tells me that there's some things that one or both of you might be holding back. You're not speaking your truth about. It has to do with unfinished business, whether with this person or with someone else. There's some unfinished business that's not being discussed, not being talked about. And for some of you, there's unfinished business that is leading to a disagreement or an argument, whether it's with somebody entirely different than this person or perhaps on their side. So just be aware of that. All right, so let's see if there's any messages that come out. So definitely make sure that you speak your truth about anything that is unfinished business. You don't have to go on and on, but it does indicate that there's something here that's not being discussed or talked about that should be. It says, I replay our conversations over and over. Now, this could be in regard to this person from the past that had such toxicity, or this could be in regard to conversations you've had with this new person. And it says, I know I crossed the line with you. I don't know exactly what that is. So, yeah, I don't think there's been any impropriety if this is a new person, but if this is someone from your past, that's definitely a message. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Gemini. If you have resonated with this reading, please hit that like button. I'm trying to grow my channel, and that would be helpful. Also, if you would, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And until I see you guys in your next weekly reading, namaste.